Okay, we here on YouTube. Okay, we here on YouTube. Oh yeah. Okay, we here on YouTube. Oh yeah. Cause so now y'all heard me on YouTube. So I know y'all heard me on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Now I just need to see if y'all can hear me on Talk on the Tick. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We about to do it like Scooby Doo. About to come through. What you gonna do? Let's see, y'all. And y'all hearing pretty good with the mic right there. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing people like, oh, wow. Okay, that's got to go. And I can have it where the mic is out of the camera. I can still talk to y'all. Oh, man, this what I call doing too much for myself, y'all. I'm going to be spoiled. That's what I'm talking about. Being spoiled. Being spoiled. Ah, y'all can hear me on Talk of the Tick. Ah, Lord. Ah, Lord. So let's see what it look like when somebody come up. Hmm? What it look like when somebody come up? Huh? Oh, oh, damn. Thank you, fingers. Thank you, fingers. All right. Okay. So that's how it would look. Everybody can hear me. People come into the box. We on YouTube. Somebody's watching. Oh my God, it's over. Yeah, y'all. We out here. We out here. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the live. If you're coming up in here, I'm on YouTube, Facebook. Yes, we on multiple platinums platforms going live. Just a test run. Come check me out at 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. If you want to catch the actual live, this is just a test run. Now what I need to do now is drop me down just in case I want to watch a video. Bing. Oh, come on over here. Bow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear me clearly, which I kind of think you can, I think people have said I sound good. I sound great. If I do it like this, yes. She talking about she don't recognize this country. Yeah. One thing about this is I can't monitor everything. Hmm. I'm on everything. I just can't know. Like I got use YouTube on her so I can see what they saying. If anybody comment. And then you can't go on time. I would never have nobody doing that. I was sending the link to TikTok. If you want to join the panel that bad and get with these discussions with us, come on TikTok. But yeah, yeah. But see, this is a little push I need to get back on it. If I'm doing I do my regular one during the regular daytime too. Cause you just 7 days. I actually did it. We on YouTube, we on Facebook, and we on all four platforms. But only way you coming up is through here. Cool. Now I get the feedback of that saying. Hello. Yo, what's good, bro? Oh, you sound good too. Yeah, it's a good volume. Is everything sound good? Nice. Was you saying that you're on YouTube now? So yes, basically, I had to really think about what you said and think about how to get around the little panel part. So to get around the panel part is just if you want to come up on a panel like we normally do, you're just gonna have to come over here on TikTok. Other than that, it is getting posted on YouTube. We are on YouTube. We are on BookFace. You know what I'm saying? We all on all the platforms. Nice. Because like I said the other day, I listen back to the video of the podcast. I like to listen to them. So I'm like, dang, I can't even listen to the podcast that y'all did. You know? Yeah. Yeah. So when it comes like I hope they're ready for that. And you know what? I like that. I get to hide my microphone. You said you can have one microphone? I get to hide my microphone. Oh, okay. You know how I normally had a microphone like right here or right there or somewhere. Like my microphone is like off in the cut. Like I like that. Like I really, really do. And it can still hear you pretty good. Yeah, because now that's hopefully this is what hopefully that's something that I won't focus on. I don't need it. Everybody know I sound good, sound great, cool. Bam. That's just one less thing I got to worry about. Right. Yeah, because you don't want to abandon the Burn Live YouTube channel. Oh no, I was coming back over here. I was just like build like I seen when you see another project, you sometimes you just gotta jump on it. You may put something to the side real quick, but I seen something that'll help all of us and help them too. Like I felt a real community. We all got different point of views. We all different, and that's what what I was really looking for. and Miss Brooklyn had already had it. She had it. It was just like, do I fit in with it? And can I put what I like to do with the whole thing? Thank you for the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? And once I seen that, it was gravy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kept telling you, slow, like, hey, yeah, I got this TikTok group. I'm really rocking with. I'm really rocking with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't think it'll be geared to a lot of those hiccups that we was going through. I'm glad I didn't put up on her. I'm glad we passed the hiccup parts to where I know that from here on out it's gonna go smoothly. Even though heated debates, whatever debates, from here on out, the hiccups, and we are everybody go through them, just people that just don't really get with the crowd type stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Sometimes, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta have to try to moderate the panel, because sometimes everybody be talking at one time, it sounds crazy.
We do that more on TikTok here. And man, that's why we mute people, or what I'm saying, there's no harm on people. It's just, but some you gotta have a little back and forth. If y'all don't get to argue, then gotta get the feel, gotta get the you know. But on here, it's easier for strangers to come up too.
Okay.
So after every show, you know what I'm saying, check your little thing. You should get like one or two new followers, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Keep doing your thing over there, keep posting. I mean, the traffic could grow itself.
Yeah, I had did a podcast today. Me and Lil Brother came over. He's like, "What you want to talk about?" I was like, "I guess we can talk about the Charlie Kirk shit." He said, "Bro, I don't really know about him." And I was like, "Me neither, to be real with you." And he was like, "Well, how about we do an episode learning about him?" So I said, "All right, bet, that's definitely." So we went on there. We had a whole little podcast. I ain't posted it yet. It's gonna be on my YouTube tonight. But we had to do a whole little podcast learning about Charlie Kirk.
See,
found out some things.
That's what's up.
Yep, found out some things about him. It says he's an American conservative activist.
Yeah.
We broke down them words. Conservative, and I learned something. Conservative pretty much means Republican.
Conservative don't necessarily mean Republican.
No?
No.
That's what we found out, and they say liberal pretty much means Democrat, right?
Their ideology fits with Democratic measures, yes.
So what do you think is the difference between a conservative and a Republican? What's the difference between that?
We have more traditional conservative values. We're more old school, we're more traditional than an original Republican.
More old school?
Yeah.
What does that mean, brother?
Old school, that means traditional, old ways, old fashioned things that helped our country grow before we start doing things with other countries, before we started doing this, where things was more American based, American built.
And when you say old school, do that mean like a certain year?
No. Did I say a year?
No, that's what I'm asking. Like, what is that,
No, it doesn't mean a certain year. We just want things that were original that helped fund this, build this country. Those are things that we are traditional to. Christian
like
values.
Going about like the 13 colonies? I'm just so curious because I really don't know. Like, not even being funny, I really just don't know.
What I mean by traditional, like you could say some things in the 13 colony, but what I mean traditional is what I mean is Christian values, like the 13 commandments, traditional thing that we raised our families on back in the day, where if you look up the research of Bibles in homes, it was way more Bibles in homes back in the day than it is today. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by traditional. Less government help, and then we do things our own. Things how what you say you want and you like.
It just confuses me a little bit. Like the conservative, the Republican, the Democrat, the liberal. I get kind of confused on that stuff a little bit. And I don't really
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. When you get off here, download one of the AIs and let the AI break it down to you.
And that's what we did on the podcast. We kind of looked it up, but I still don't kind of understand what they mean when they say, like you said, traditional. Like, what are you talking about? Christmas? Thanksgiving? What do you mean traditional?
Christmas ain't traditional. Christmas is a pagan holiday.
I know, but it's like a tradition that we have in America.
Yeah, when you look at that now, when you look at the Christian tradition, what we say about that is more of families coming together. That was more like everybody came together and opened up presents. Even though you open up your presents at home with your mom and daddy, you still went. We all went to Granny house. You know what I'm saying, and open up presents. That's what we mean by traditional, family oriented, nuclear family.
So are you saying they don't do that anymore?
Nah, that's rare that you see that now. You know what I'm saying? Unless your family's super, super big like that and y'all still tight and y'all still in the same city like that, yeah. It's shrunk. It's not as common that you do that.
So would you say conservative is old school pretty much?
Yeah.
Instead of listening to Lil Uzi Vert, they rather listen to the Temptation.
You know,
put on OJ.
Okay, no. I got you. Instead of listening to easy vert, we rather for you listen to more like jazz and classical music and church music.
But who still? It's so old. Why would you want to continue to listen to that?
But we don't like. I wouldn't want you to like listen to that. We just talking about those values we would want to hold today instead of getting rid of those type of values that we held. Those made those classical, that made those instruments, that made you be able to become a rapper. Because without the classical music era, you know what I'm saying, without the drum eras in Africa, you wouldn't be able to make beats today. Them ideas wouldn't even be out there.
Y'all want to bring instruments back.
Huh?
So y'all want to bring instruments back instead of making a beat on the computer digitally. Right? I mean, we got Teslas now, electric cars. Y'all don't want Teslas. Y'all want
gas car. Yeah. That's
so is y'all stuck in the past on that one?
Not necessarily stuck in the past. We understand the future, but we still want traditional rap. Like remember the whole group. Do you know how your argument was about how America's is so?
Like America what?
How you say America is so, flamboyant, so rainbowish.
Oh yeah.
Okay. When you made that statement, I was technically behind you because I look at America's going down that path road too, and I don't appreciate that.
Right.
I'd rather stop that, you know what I'm saying, and go back to the traditional ways of, you know what I'm saying, men and women make babies and we reproduce in America.
Yeah.
So and stuff like that, yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying, that's where I'm looking at, like, this is what I'm looking at. This is where I'm trying to go with it because these are my type of values. These are things that, you know what I'm saying, paved the way of America. If we brought a lot of these jobs that we sold across seas back home, you know what I'm saying, Detroit will be back popping, be busy because you had the car industry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that construction work is up there, is already ready to go. Plantations ready to build and ready to do what we need to do. So that's where I'm saying we need to go. And when we go back to traditional ways, like traditional ways, everything used to be made over here in America. So yeah, tradition. You know what I'm saying? A Bible used to be in majority of everybody's home before truly other religions. And what I'm saying is not, I'm not knocking your religion. If you're a Muslim, you're a Jew. Be a Muslim, be a Jew. Don't. I'm not saying you have to have a Bible in your home, but yet again, when it comes to laws and stuff to build this country and still move forward, I'd rather for them to stay under the Christian values than more moving into Muslim values or another country values or anything or picking up. You know what I'm saying? How you said about Africa picking up Americans' West trade. I don't want to go pick up another country's trade.
But that's the thing, like you say, like Christian value. America is not just based off of Christian value.
So what other values is we based off on?
I mean, well, if you look at how America started, right? It was, you know, with the 13 colonies, they didn't come as Christians.
What did they come as?
The Native Americans that was here first, they was not Christians.
The people that came here
So
with,
part,
what did they come here as?
are you trying to go to? Because you can't go back to the beginning.
You still not answering no questions.
You said, what? Say that again?
I said, okay, so what did they come here as?
I believe that as a 13 colony, then they come as Spaniards. And they didn't come as just Christians, though, correct?
Incorrect.
You know their true history?
You talking about Spain? You talking about Spain?
Like how far, like what are you beginning the tradition from? What year did the tradition start at?
When America was founded. What year was America founded?
Let me see where I put it. Founded. America was founded, they say July 4th, 1776. So niggas trying to go back to 1776.
Nobody. Who says who? Why would you think that? May I ask?
No, I'm asking.
No. I'm asking a question. Why would you think that? You have to think that to ask the question.
No, because you said you got to go back to when America was founded. You said, when is America founded? And I said July 4th, 1776.
So you say, so y'all want to take us back to 1776? Who wants to go back to 1776 when we got all this?
That's the original tradition. That's what you said, the original tradition.
But listen to what I'm asking you. We want to keep tradition, but nobody's saying go back to 1776, bro.
But we going to the traditions of 1776?
We want to keep the Christian values that funded America, that helped build this country, yes. What's wrong with that?
I mean, well, they said that the Pilgrims came to America from England. And it says, the identity is complex because it comes from Native Americans, and then it also says Christian dominations of the colonial era. So when the Pilgrims came to America, it said they didn't even have a religion. It says, but its founding was shaped Christian to religious liberty. So certain people was Christian. They were.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you have a problem with Christian values?
No.
Okay. Would you like America to be Muslim values?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So you want this country to be in shape like Muslims?
It's not that I want it to be. It really doesn't matter to me if it's a Muslim country or a Christian country.
But I'm asking you. See, y'all, everybody likes to use that, and I feel like that's like the easy cop out to a discussion. Is I really don't care, but yet again, I'm just asking you to pick because it's your decision.
Right.
It's nobody else's decision.
Right. Okay, and I'm gonna just keep it real with you, bro. If we had to choose between Muslim, if America was a Muslim country or a Christian country, I'm gonna have to say Muslim country. Muslims can have multiple wives and Christians can't.
Okay.
Let's talk about it, bro.
Let's talk about it.
That doesn't sound cool.
That don't sound cool. I already keep Christian values. I don't want Muslim values just because I get multiple wives.
I mean, that's one good reason to be a Muslim.
In an opinion state, I guess.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Christian, I can only have one wife. That's boring.
That's boring.
I'd rather be Muslim and live in Afghanistan or Africa because I was just talking to this guy and he said he was from Ghana. And he said, you can have 4 wives in this country. I said, that sounds hella cool. I said, we can only have one in America. And then the one that we got, they complain too much.
So why did you get the one that complain? Get one that don't complain.
I'm just saying these American girls with their wigs and their BBLs and they attitude and their Instagram and they.
So you trying to tell me that you can't go find a traditional girl? Is that what I'm hearing?
They put down Julio on top of their heads now, bro.
So don't go around those girls.
I mean, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how they all is built now, right?
All. ALL, everyone.
Not all of them.
Okay. You just solved my case, Cap. Not all of them. I feel it.
Not all of them, but in America, bro, but we also got to be honest about America because America is the one that's creating all this madness. Like how we was talking about Americanized. America created LGBTQ.
No.
America created that.
No.
Who created that, bro?
No.
Niggas in America, well, not niggas, but people in America came up with that dumbass shit.
No.
With a rainbow flag.
Mm-mm.
That's Americans came up with a rainbow flag.
Mm-mm.
That was created in America.
No. It was it was country. Now I would agree with you if you would have said it's practiced in America. It was developed, you know what I'm saying, thoroughly researched over here in America. I'd be like, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm with you. But where it started,
So where did it start then?
That person that everybody in the whole entire world agree upon that they don't like, and they don't like saying his name, and they actually call Trump his name. Who?
Yeah.
The person that attacked the Jews.
gotta tell me who.
Who attacked the Jews?
I don't know, bro.
It's one name.
I don't know.
He go like, when you do this, it's the bad thing. And come on, dog, I know, because you were talking about, look at Elon Musk, he did this. What did that represent? Come on, man.
I don't know, bro.
For real? So you don't know Hitler? You ain't never heard of him?
Oh, yeah, I heard of him.
Oh, you heard of him? Yeah. His scientists and all of them created them that was their way of weakening the country.
I hear you, but America doing the same thing with the LGBTQ.
So therefore, we're looking at it as more like, yet again, you're infiltrating his thing because y'all think it's cool. I don't think it's cool. I want it out. So we can't sit up here and say that all of America, because when you go to the real ones in the neighborhood, they against it too. You know what I'm saying? Only reason most people accept it because they got a family member who's been it. And yet again, I get it. And I'm saying this, you accept them. And I totally respect that people accept your family members. But you know for a fact, in the back of your mind, you're like, that ain't right, something wrong. I wish I can help my people. So therefore, this ideology, yet again, that's been pushed in. And I seen a quote that made it so good to me, and it made sense. I had to really think about it because yet again, I get where Miss Brooklyn was coming from over there out there. But yet again, if you look at the history, it was shined upon. There's even a chart group. It's a chart that looked at of them trying to get gay people. I don't want to call them that. Them trying to get accepted as far as in America. It's a straight chart.
What are you supposed to call them now since we can't call them gay no more?
I don't know, sir.
What she was saying, she was saying, oh, you can't call them gay people. I'm like, well, damn, what do I call them?
That part I don't know.
They said you wouldn't like if people call you black people. I said, well, shit, they do call me black people. They do call us black.
But
they call us black, bro.
I'm not arguing with you on that. I'm not finna sit up here and argue.
We call them gay, and they've always been called gay forever.
But yet again,
it says right here, I done looked up some stuff. Look, it says right here, bro. Watch this. The LGBTQ is initially for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer. Are related to in umbrella terms originated in the United States, bro. Broadly referring to all sexual orientations, romantic orientations, gender modalities, gender identities, sexual characteristics, and they're not heterosexual. They are not heteromantic. They are not cisgender, binary, or endosex.
Okay.
There are many variants of initial, and they got a rainbow flag. It started in 1990s in America, bro. Like the LGBTQ, that word started in the 1990s in America.
And who was in office? Bush.
On Wikipedia.
Bush was in office. Now,
it says in the 1990s.
90s, somewhere in the 90s, one of the Bushes. Okay.
Yeah.
One of Bush's, Bill Clinton. Yeah. Okay. Now, with that, I'm not going to disagree with you on that. That's probably true. You know, that LB and all of the letters.
but this is where I'm coming from, because it's like it's not that I'm mad. And just to recap, they were saying I was mad. It's not that I'm mad. It's just I'm just speaking the truth, and that LGBTQ.
But you over exaggerated.
Gays in America.
But yet again, you over exaggerate it when you say all of us. When yet again, you, me, her, you know what I'm saying, here in America, and we can agree that we're against, you know what I'm saying, that movement growing for as legislation. You know what I'm saying? So people can understand what we're talking about. We're talking about legislation. Huh?
I feel you. You could be against it, but at the same time, America is creating it. So it's hard to be against something that you're creating at the same time.
No, no, no. You remember that movie Frankenstein? They was all against that dude making that Frankenstein. Don't make Frankenstein. Don't make that monster. Please don't make the monster. No matter how good you want to be or trying to create, we still don't want you to make that monster. Please don't make the monster. Even though he created it and it did what it did, still didn't want you to create it.
Exactly.
Right.
They created Frankenstein, which was a bad thing. And America is pretty much creating its own Frankenstein.
But we still can be against it.
I mean, if you against,
huh?
If America is why is America creating it?
America is creating it because yet again there's people that are not. Thank you for the heart, me, Miss Amber. You know what I'm saying? You gotta people accept them. You know what I'm saying? Just because you disagree don't mean something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else. Okay, I'm cool. Roseanne, Ellen the Great, what's his name? Elton John. You know what I'm saying? So hey. But what I'm saying, I hope you have a good night too, Miss Amber. All I'm saying is like when it comes to legislating part, that's why I'm like, let's go back to the Christian values then. Now I understand where you come from, where you're like, well, I'd rather go back to the Muslim values in that same token where you would say, like, okay, Muslim value, they wouldn't be allowed in this country at all, period. They probably be unfortunately deported if it was up to a Muslim colony here.
It's kind of like this, bro. Like they said.
But am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? If it was this Muslim law here in America, they would be deported. They'd be out of here. They'd be getting shipped out.
Oh, the LGBTQ?
Yes.
So yeah, they would be out of here because that's going against their religion.
A lot of people are gonna be thinking that's harsh. That's mean.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's harsh or mean. That's their religion. That's what they believe. And Christians supposed to believe the same thing, but the Christians in America is cool with it.
It's not a fact that we cool with it. It's that you can do that around your space, and we would preach the Bible to you. That's why they say preach the Bible. I'm really starting to understand what the part of preaching the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are, and therefore let me preach the Bible for you. So therefore I get the devil about you. You know what I'm saying? And the spiritual talk of that. That's why Christians rather walks amongst the poor and the unfortunate and all people, so that you preach the Bible to everybody, not just one. Do that kind of make sense? No?
Kinda.
Kinda? Okay.
I don't see how America get to do so much crazy stuff, but them never take accountability and act like they ain't the one that created it. You know, we got some of the, and Donald Trump spoke on this.
We got who?
We got one of the lowest education systems in the world.
Can we too worry about our gender?
That's what I'm saying, bro. So if we so worried about our gender and everybody, so happy about it. Then it's like, man, it's just crazy. It's even just hard to just even talk about, bro.
Oh, hello, Slice Mike. I'm sorry.
Talk about it. There's no right or wrong answer. No matter what you say, somebody gonna be upset. If I say it's cool, then somebody gonna be mad that I'm saying it's cool. If I say it's bad, somebody gonna be mad that I'm saying it's bad.
So stand on your values or whatever your values is, no matter how somebody look at it. That's what I do.
Okay, but if that's the case, you said Christian value. In the Bible, right? It talks about, a man laying with another man as if a man was a woman. That's actually what's the word I'm looking for? It's a great word. I'm kind of lit right now, so I'm talking about that brain part. But it's a bad thing, bro.
And I agree with you. It's a bad thing.
Why is America changing that? I'm talking about we've been reading the Bible forever, bro.
Because you gotta.
Somebody I was talking to somebody, I was having a conversation with somebody, and it was it's a gay dude. Like, hey, you're my friend, you're my partner, but you're gay. Just because he's gay, that don't mean he ain't my friend. But when we were talking about certain shit, and we were talking about the Bible, and he tried to tell me something about the Bible, talking about how God loved everybody. And just like how we was talking to on the other line with Johnny, and I said, bruh, people will make up their own words out of the Bible. If we Christians, right, which means Christ-like, and we follow the Bible to get closer to Jesus, right, then you must read the words of God. We just making up stuff. It ain't the word. I just went to church this Sunday, bruh, and the pastor said the coolest thing to me. He said, as Christians, it means Christ-like. So we must do what Jesus will do. And we got to get closer to God. So if we doing things that God don't like and Jesus don't like, because it clearly said we have a video about what God hates. God hates a certain amount of things, and you got to be God-like. That means you got to hate it too. You can't say, oh, God is wrong on this. Oh, Jesus was lying. You can't just call yourself a Christian and just say Jesus is a liar. That don't make sense.
I mean, that is true, and I agree with you on all of that.
And that's what people is doing. So they finally they can choose little shit that they want because it's okay with them.
Okay, and
they can choose little shit, and then
7.
They believe, but they don't say that in the Bible.
7, and I agree that people do that. That is 100% true. Okay, that is true. So therefore, that's why we still got to keep preaching. We still got to keep talking, and that's why hard discussions like this, where other people, coming up in her, scared to hop on her because they're like, oh, it's touchy. How dare they have this conversation? This is a type of conversation that we need to have, and they need to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? It is unfortunately that people see these type of conversations and don't think that it's necessary, or we're being too nosy. You know what I'm saying? Why are you worried about what I'm doing? We're not worried about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's not the, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people will hear what we're talking about back and forth and think that we're worried about what they're doing and how they're doing it in their lives. And they're like, no, that's not what we're talking about at all. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about the legal part of it, which that's what I was bringing up. And now we're talking about the religious part of it, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? And people have to really...
That contradicts itself. The law and the religion, they don't like each other.
That's okay. It needs. It has to happen though.
Say it's cool.
But it has to happen though. That's how I look at it. It has to happen.
What has to happen?
That them clashing with each other. If you don't like me and I don't like you, that's personal.
Yeah, but see, in the Bible, right, it talks about how you must obey the land of the law.
Yeah.
But nothing comes before God.
That's true.
So no matter if we're clashing or not, we got to put our divisions aside to go by what's righteous. So if I'm saying, LGBTQ ain't cool, and you said it is cool, we must both put down our opinions and go by what did God say? What did Jesus say? What did the Bible say?
That's true. But you know what I'm saying? In a debate,
they're not doing that no more. Because what they're doing is they're going by what they feel, and they're going by how America feels.
That's
how does God feel about this? What did Jesus say?
That's why That's why I always ask people, which one matters more, facts or feelings? Now you get to see why I asked that question. Now you understand that question. That's a simple question, but I go on different panels, and once the conversation get good and that topic comes up, I always ask it, and people just stutter all over. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like the only people that answer that like straight up are bona fide real Christians, and mostly men. Mostly men be like, facts. Your feelings don't count. And I be like, and you know what I'm saying? All I say is thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to put nobody down or overexert somebody, but I'm always showing people like, yo, when y'all see that, this is what y'all be missing out on. This is what y'all be missing out on, bro.
Yeah, and it's crazy, but it's like, I'm wise enough to know this type of stuff. And that word I was looking for is the word is called an abomination. And I remember you said you want to start reading the Bible a lot more. See, I was talking to this dude, and we was talking about this, and I was telling my brother, have you ever read the Bible, the whole Bible? And he said, no. And I said, well, it's kind of hard to talk to you about the Bible if you haven't even read it.
No, because you got
read the whole Bible. I actually read it twice.
Okay, but yet again, you're forgetting the enlightenment part a lot. You know what I'm saying, that you're supposed to do. And that's what
the enlightenment part?
Yeah, enlightenment.
How am I missing that?
Because you be like, I can't talk to you because you don't know the Bible. And yet again, you could have put him on game about the Bible, something that he was sleeping on.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. So I'm the enlightenment. I'm the one teaching it because, for example, if you watch like when we did a debate a long time ago about Caitlin Clark, I said you gotta tell me about Caitlin Clark. I've never heard of her before you mentioned her. So you already didn't watch her games. You didn't already see her in college. You didn't already did all that. So I gotta come to you with my brain open to learn instead of to challenge you. But once I learned about her, like then I learned about Aja Wilson, now I can come back and say, hold on. They got a woman named Aja Wilson that's better than her. So now we can debate. But when you were telling me about Caitlin Clark, I have to learn because I didn't know nothing about it. These people nowadays, they're debating something they don't know, they ain't never read, ain't never watched.
Did you just bring up the GOAT versus a crybaby Aja Wilson?
I mean, see, and that's like more of an opinion because Aja Wilson beat Caitlin Clark, and I got a video of Caitlin Clark saying Aja Wilson is better than her. So,
hey, listen here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta believe the truth. I mean, we
gotta
separate our opinions and our feelings besides the truth.
In sports, listen here. When it comes to sports, you can have your sports is sports. Sorry, sports is sports. It's sports.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's different when it's other topics.
No, because they're doing the same thing. It's like the same thing. They're talking about something they don't know nothing about. They never read the Bible.
But yet again, you can watch a couple of games, 2 games of Caitlin Clark, 2 games of Isaiah Wilson, and have your total opinion of either or, however you want to look at it, instead of knowing their full career.
Higher opinion besides Caitlin Clark's opinion. If her opinion is Isaiah Wilson is better than me, I could not stop her, she's unstoppable, that's what we got to go by.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Caitlin Clark lying now.
I agree with you on that.
That's how we feel.
I agree with you, yeah, because that's what she said.
Jordan said somebody's better than him, and we don't believe Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan never said, but Michael Jordan never said he's the best.
Jabbar is better than me, and I can't stop him.
Who?
And then we're gonna say, no, Michael Jordan is still the best.
But a lot of people think Kobe better than Michael.
But that's an opinion there, because Kobe ain't never said.
Right.
In fact, we might have to look that up. Kobe might have admitted that Michael Jordan was better than him.
But still, people.
So if we pull up a video and Kobe Bryant say, Michael Jordan is better than me, I can't stop him, I just can't fuck with him, he's just the best. Don't we gotta believe him?
I mean, I guess you have to, but a lot of people are not. A lot of people grew up watching Kobe. That's like you said, their opinion. But I think when it comes to like I said, sports is a tad bit different. It does just have that different element because of your home team, the rival, and whatever else you did, and however you enjoy your sports. So when it comes to sports talk, it is different. I do talk big smack when it comes to sports just to have sports fun and stuff like that. But
I think it's the same thing, bro.
But if we said no, because if we was talking about the true greatest of all time for real in basketball, my true opinion would have been Maya Moore. You know what I'm saying? But yet again, she shortened her career to do a legal match. But yet again, she got more championship rings and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying on a real debate notice, like if we were like, I had to throw Maya Moore out there, like for real. Like she the real GOAT. Could nobody stop her. Nobody. And I don't care if AJ that girl couldn't stop her. Maya Moore is the truth. Man. Maya Moore was the truth, bro.
That's a man?
No, a girl. Maya Moore.
She's the best in what?
Girl basketball.
Okay.
I just said it. I said we really had a true debate about that, I would have to throw out Maya Moore on a real debate. You know what I'm saying?
And there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know about Maya Moore.
I get
so
it.
I cannot debate you on something I don't know. Because you might be 100% right. You wouldn't be debating me. You'll be teaching me about Maya Moore. Niggas want to debate some shit they don't know nothing about. Instead of saying, you know what, I don't know what this is. Let me learn.
There's people out there that do that.
Man, these people on these podcasts just want to debate, bro.
I mean, yeah, because debating is something, to be honest with you, is like I said, it's that traditional old school way of coming, you know what I'm saying, two people disagreeing. That's how you knew about the Republicans and Democrats, the Reds and the Blues was going up to debate. Before sports was popular in schools, what do you think was popular in school? Chess, debate teams, yeah. Before sports kicked in.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with the debate, but if you gonna debate me, you know what you're talking about. If you gonna debate me about the Bible, please read it first. If you gonna debate me on Maya Moore, please know about her.
Yeah,
they don't know about the Bible, ain't read it, but talking about it, bro. Like we talked about gays. I guarantee you, motherfuckers don't know, like, oh, it started in America in the 1990s. We didn't think it's cool.
The LBGTQ started in the 90s.
Right.
I just want to clarify that for anybody that just watch. You just start saying gay started.
And that's just what Wikipedia say. You know, so it's a lot of confusion. You know, like I said, Donald Trump said we got the low education, and when I'm talking to people on a daily, I can see that. We got all these songs, all these information that don't nobody looking at nothing. Just be going out the mouth. So if traditions is looking stuff up and knowing facts, I'm a conservative, goddamn.
Welcome to the conservative party, sir.
But if conservatives is looking up stuff and knowing what they're talking about, and these newer generations is running off their mouth, yeah, I'm with the conservatives, because if the liberals is just talking and changing stuff and making shit gay and mystic, that's why I love Trump. I like Trump for another reason. I think he just kept it real. He said it's called fake news. That was genius. He said they're lying to y'all, and y'all believe in it.
Well, bro,
it's called fake news.
I got this set up. It looks pretty good. It ran straight. It looked like YouTube was running cool. We had a couple people up in there. Now, what you're going to have to do is go through StreamYard somehow. I'm going to have to send you the link through StreamYard so you come in there so then you can run it off your platforms, I guess.
Yeah, because that's how I posted on mine, and you posted in yours, and everybody posted like the same video. That's how everybody gonna watch it. You know, we gonna get hella views like that. Because you know me, Joe. You know I don't mind slaying a demon.
But there's, you know what I'm saying, this is different, you know, we talk about it, like every night is going to be different. Like on my nights, we're going to be able to, it's going to be set up like this to where, yeah, we're going to be able to. But when they go live, I think I got a way, but I'm not sure yet. I gotta try that out too. Matter of fact.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking, man.
Now I'm thinking not just screen record it, because yet again I want it on StreamYard so StreamYard can make its shorts too for me.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm thinking is what I do is open up StreamYard and then open up TikTok and just put it up on the screen and just run it and just do it like that. But yet again, that's 3 hours, so I'm not gonna be able to make shorts. But yet again, that's a 3-hour stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make shorts out of these because we stream for 3 hours. Well, we live for 3 hours.
Okay, yeah. Growing the platform, just you know what I'm saying? Why your channel say compete and don't say Burn?
Over here?
Yeah.
Because more people, it's more direct talking than you're not talking to my company, you're talking to me.
I mean, you should, I think, promote it like that so I can always know this is part of Burn Body. Because if it's you, that's kind of making it personal. That's why everything, all my shit say 7 days. Because we on the internet, you know, I'm not telling my life. I ain't telling nobody nothing about me. I'm just talking about the topics. So if you don't, I don't know if you really want to put your personal life. Like
my stuff is already out there. I've been doing this for too long.
I hear you, but you can do it like that, but I'm not putting my life on the internet.
But like I said, my life was already out here on the internet. I've been doing this for 7 years. People that's been on my channel know my ups and downs and left and right.
Well, it's still the Capiche show.
No, Capiche is me. I'm just like people when you're not gonna call me Burn Live. You're gonna call, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be called Burn Live on TikTok.
Why not?
Because that's not me. That's my show. And people are gonna call you with name, like we're gonna keep calling you 7 days. I don't want to be called. Yeah, that's what you want. I get it. But I don't want to be called Burn Live because that's not me. My name is Capiche.
See, I used to do that because when I used to go to the shows and stuff,
and
our name of our table is what they called us. So they were like 7 days, or they were like exotics, or we call each other by our table name.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty neat, so I just kept it like that. So I would never want nobody to know my real name.
I feel it. And we're gonna keep it like that. But this is my hour. We're up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get ready for tonight. I appreciate everybody stopping through on YouTube, Facebook, on X, and over here on TikTok. I appreciate all y'all stopping through. Catch me in the AM. Peace.